It's Lee Goldstein from thenewstraders.com, and I am testing manufacturing PMI and non-manufacturing PMI. Chinese news reports, it's 8 p.m. on November 29th. Right after private capitalization came out, I believe that this report, this Chinese manufacturing and non-manufacturing report, could move copper. So I've been watching it a little bit. Let's see if my hunch is right. Let's see if we can get a couple of ticks out of copper on this report. If the news offset is good, they're expecting manufacturing to be 51.4. If it's 55, if it's 53, if it's a nice offset from that, I think we'll get a nice move out of copper. Let's see what happens on this trade. It's only about 5 minutes away, not even. You have to be very careful now at this time of year because it's contract rollover time and various instruments roll over at different times. Gold has already rolled, so gold is trading February, not December. It's very important to be aware. I will make a little video to show people how to check. I've showed you 1,000,000 times in the trade room that you can look and see by looking at time and sales. Okay, very simply, you can go to File, New, Time and Sales. This is the easiest way, and then just put in the instrument that you want to see what the volume is. Say copper HG 318, because I know that's the proper instrument that's trading, and it's late in the evening. It's already traded over 1,600 contracts. If you compare that, we don't have a lot of time, but I'll show you. If you compare that to HG 1217, you're going to see that HG 1217 has less than 1,000, way less, only 155. So we're trading HG 318. There's no question about that, okay? That is the correct contract. So keep an eye now, especially on all reports that come through. Double check and make sure that the instruments are correct. And it is up to you as a trader to make sure your instruments are the correct ones. Okay, we're about 1 minute away from this trade. I give this trade about a 10 to 12 second cancellation. Very simple setup. I'm just using a bracket of 3, an entry time of 19:59.57, 3 ticks for my first target, 10 ticks for my second target, small stop of 6 ticks, and if my target is hit, my stop will be moved to break even -2 to protect my profit. That's why I do that. Let's see what happens. 20 seconds away, so we'll keep an eye on the index. Usually you don't have much volume in the evening before these reports, and then right at the report the volume pops and you get enough volume to trade. So let's see if I'm right about copper, if we get any action.
Order pending.
There's a little bit of a nice area here. S3.
Order pending.
The low of the day. So the news isn't out, but we had a pop to the upside. Let's see if it follows through. That's the key. The news is positive, but not by very much, okay? Just by a little bit. Maybe not enough to drive the index as high as we want it to go. If we get our first target, I'd be absolutely happy.
Order filled.
We got it, so I'm going to move my stop to completely break even. I don't want to give anything back. I'll take my $37. Now the decision is it going to keep going or is it going to reverse on us? It looks like it's heading up a little bit. I'll give it a second. I'll move it down a little bit. Move into the target. See if I can get $100 out of this trade. Give me a couple more ticks to the upside. That's what I'd like to see. A couple more ticks to the upside, and I'd be pleased. The point is, copper does move a little bit on this trade. Had the offset been better, I think we would have had a much better trade. I think this might be worth looking at next month for real. I don't like what I'm seeing in no movement. Let's take a profit.
Order filled.
Get out of here with a quick $87. Now, of course, it moves up, which is always the case. It might move up to S2, but the point is we were looking to see if there's movement, if it's reliable, if it can be trusted, and it looks like it was not bad. So copper on Chinese news, I believe, is always a possible mover. Manufacturing PMI, non-manufacturing PMI might be one of those little trades that could be worth trading. Lee Goldstein from the News Traders. Enjoy this on our blog post, and I'll see you in the trade room. Take care, folks. Look at it popping.